Hello again, this is Ashton Ekbatani and
Nisha Rathod from eXp Realty. Welcome to this week's video. We're talking about real estate agents.
Real estate agents. Now, Nisha, tell me, I know you want to buy a house. What is the first thing I would do? I would ask you to come with me and start showing you properties. Is that the way we do?
Nope.
All right. So tell me.
So first thing to do is sit down with your client and explain to them to give you all the needs they have in the home they're looking for. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what kind of kitchen, do they have an idea of what they're looking for? You'd remember they have to have had their mortgage information ready by now. So this way they already know their price range of what they're looking for. So we're not looking over the price range or under, and it doesn't create wrong expectations.
And a good agent, yeah, absolutely. A good agent would tell you, like, you don't need to buy a 4 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms would do the job for you. You don't need to buy 3-story townhouse. Maybe you need to have 2 stories or a bungalow maybe. So a good agent would listen to you, and based on your story would tell you whatever is good for you. Of course, you are the decision makers, but remember, whatever you buy, you have to pay it later on. So it's always wiser to buy something that will fit you, not the first year. Maybe you need more space. So always think about, you stay there for a few years, would this 1 bedroom and a den condo help you in 2 years from now?
Sure.
So these are the most important questions an agent should ask you, and you should have a communication.
Good communication, yes. Like the mainly minimum time that any person spends in their house is usually 5 years for their first home as well, because that is when you know, because that's your first mortgage. Most of the time you'll be fixed for 5 years. So it's giving you an idea. You want to look for something where you know that you will be good for 5 years. So how do you do that?
Absolutely. So once you find out all those information, the next step would be for real estate agents to open the map and find different opportunities, price range, neighborhood, the kind of and the style of homes you're looking for. Schools should be close to your home if that's your need. Some people, they don't have kids, so school is not even there. But being close to transportation, all of those, an agent should match to your criteria.
Of course.
And you go exactly after those homes and grab them.
So Ashton, do you think you would want an agent who's going to be yes sir, yes ma'am, or would you want someone who's going to be honest with you when it comes to making the decision?
Yeah, that's a good question. I really like a very honest agent that would listen. There is no problem for you. You will buy a good home, but agent is walking with you. You're in the same team. Opens the door and show you everything negative or positive about the house. After all, you're relying on expertise of an agent and experience that the agent has for you. And a caring agent would take care of you and show you the best property. Remember, a good agent consider you for life. So if he does a bad job, then it's not going to be around. But if agent that is a good agent helping you and show you the right direction, that's the agent you want to keep for life. So that's important.
Yes, it is.
So after that, finding all the properties that you are interested and client interested, let's say, I love this house. What is the next step for an agent to do for you?
The next thing is to sign the contract. You sign the contract with the agent, and the agent will now be locked in to help ensure that you are able to get the house that you want in the time that you want.
Absolutely. So in Ontario, this is part of the law and regulations that we have to have an agreement with the buyer, and we have to disclose everything in that, which is good for everybody to understand the relationship, agent to the buyer and buyer to the agent, what we do for you.
Exactly.
After that, once you're you find the house, what you do as an agent, Nisha, what I do, I would always check the history of the neighborhood.
Of course.
Check the history of the house
itself.
There are many cases that I dismiss it. I don't dismiss it, but I tell the buyer, listen, you are getting to this kind of homes. Are you interested? Would you like to go one step further? once we check the history of the properties, we check the price, make sure the price, we're not buying it too expensive.
Too expensive.
If there is anything else we should know about the house, an agent should open the conversation with the other agent and ask if there is anything wrong with the house. It is part of our task, based on our experience, to go through different things in the house. We're not a home inspector, but sometimes we can see a crack in the basement and we know that's going to cause you a problem. So we have to bring it up and tell you what is the process. So once we like the house, you're ready to put an offer, what is the next step we should do from
home inspection? It's very important. A lot of people tend to let go of having a home inspection done in the house, but it helps. There are a lot of things that could be going on behind the wall that we can't know. Where if it's a leak, sometimes you'll be able to see a stain on the ceiling or the wall, but otherwise you won't. And after you've purchased the house, there is no going back. So a good agent will always advise you to go ahead, get a home inspection done. That $500 is going to save you big expenses in the future, like if you spend that money at that time.
Absolutely. So home inspection is part of the conditions we put when we put an offer. So offer comes with a deposit and certain conditions. Usually mortgage and home inspections are most two typical conditions we put. For condo apartment, we also put
the status certificate
for the properties. So, and with that, we give them a time limit, let's say 5 days, to check the conditions and remove them. If everything is okay, mortgage is good, inspection is good, status certificate is good, they will remove the condition, and that deal considered as a firm deal.
Yes.
So what is that after that?
After that is all about saying, let's go. You let your bank know, we let you know that your deal's closed. You will send your information to your bank so your bank can start processing. They'll be sending their appraiser to appraise the property to ensure that the mortgage amount matches the property value, not the market value, the value of the property as per the bank, so that you do not have issues during time of closing. And obviously, we advise you to get in touch with a lawyer if you know one. That's good. Otherwise, we help you with that as well.
So when it comes the day of closing, then the lawyer and the mortgage companies, they put everything together.
Yes.
And they give you the key, and you're going to be the happy buyer. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
Thank you.
This is Ashton Ekbatani again, and Nisha
Rathod.
And we worked very hard to help our clients buy the right property. And stay in touch.
All right. Take care. Bye.